get going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. Of course. I suppose you've earned it.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and...
You are overcome by a rational cheer, bordering on madness.
Your madness worsens. Thou must resist.
The maddening cheer withers away, leaving you breathless.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Собрать 3 нитирийских камня. Мы наконец-то прибыли во врата Балдура. Чтобы сразиться со старшим мозгом, нам нужно отнять 3 нитирийских камня у 3 избранных. Нитирийский камень Китерика уже уносит. Найти Гарташа. Врата Балдура рядом. Надо узнать, где находится Гарташ. Найти Арин во вратах Балдура. Надо обыскать город в поисках улик, которые помогут нам найти Арин. И начинать надо с места самого гнусного убийства, вернейший способ наткнуться на Баалиста. Отыскать Воса в Ласке Шарес. Мы зашли в район, именуемый Драконий перекресток, во внешнем городе. Где-то здесь должна быть таверна, в которой нас поджидает Вос. Добраться до дворца Кассадора. Теперь мы можем поискать других отродий, которых упоминал Астарион. Их можно встретить в тавернах и ночлежках на Драконьем перекрестке. Мы добрались до врат Балдура. Теперь Астариону предстоит отыскать Кассадора Зара и окончательно решить свою судьбу. Найти шаритского соглядатая. Мы прибыли на Драконий перекресток. Шэдоухарт считает, что здесь повсюду будут соглядатаи шаритов, ожидающие ее возвращения. Она хочет найти одного из них и выпытать, где спрятан шаритский монастырь. Шэдоухарт рассчитывает найти такого соглядатая среди новоприбывших отчаявшихся, потоком хлынувших на Драконий перекресток. Дождаться, чтобы объявилась Мизора. Мы добрались до Драконьего перекрестка на окраине врата Балдура. Надо смотреть в оба, нет ли тут Мизоры.
Incredible to be back. My home. My city. Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14 and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of law, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back? Wonderful, isn't it? Toril's history is written within our city's walls. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the elf song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
Worm's Crossing, the gaping maw of the city. Nature has little control over what happens beyond that bridge. I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well, and Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower city. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible.
Baldur's Gate at last. We should find Sharess's caress. Voss will be waiting.
Civilization beckons at last. It's no Waterdeep, but Baldur's Gate is a respectable runner-up. Or at least a close third.
Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see the city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe. Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. I'd like to know what they've done with it. You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act, rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in. Ask it.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Worms Crossing, the welcome mat of Baldur's Gate. This is it. I'm almost home. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. It's something of a gamble, true, but if I can win, if I can beat him, it would be worth any risk. So yes, I do worry about facing him. But if we can get his attention, finding the ritual's location will be much easier, and that could give me the edge I need.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. Yenna! My cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Guards blow like petards. They don't help us. Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
What a charmer. Time for a natter.
Shadowheart.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna. I don't like talking. Please don't. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Never wanted the easy path.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city. I appreciate the company, but I really should be on my guard.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
You'll be in a big, cozy bed soon.
You have anything you want for supper.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big...
Best keep your hands to yourself.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone. Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
How many redcaps in this?
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter. The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Precisely how many redcaps are missing?
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Well, it's a good thing I'm the agreeable sort, isn't it? Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Швы, пахнущие лавандой и тимьяном. Пробраться в цирк обманным путем.
No. Off limits. Leave now.
With haste.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paint?
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
Trust no
Let's get going. Time to press ahead.
Approach, ugly one. Yes, behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't. Then Akabi pities you. Begone, miserable one. The spongy mortal returns! Spin the wheel and change your fate. Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose! Behold! My fury! Win prizes! Found only in the most exotic of planes!
Mutatis mutandis!
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Will the Wheel of Wonders dub you worthy? Come, see!
He was simply indefinite.
These boots have seen everything.
Oakfather preserve you.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
A cabbie's wheel is close to you, vile, cheesy one. A cabbie's wheel is close.
Out of sight, out of mind. Using a 5-finger discount. Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Кольцо джинна, работавшего в цирке. Владелец может творить заклинание «Магическая рука». Эта незаметная магия хорошо объясняет, как джин жульничает с колесом.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
A cabbie's wheel is...
What's the story?
Approach! Ugly, behold, spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination, let us see if you have luck's favor. Impossible! You thief! You cheated! You dare! Enjoy the jackpot, muley curd!
Damn that genie. Where am I?
Обмануть обманщика. Найти источник магии джинна и забрать его. Главный приз. Разобраться в мошеннической схеме Акаби и выиграть главный приз.
whisper mode.
Едва только солнце скрылось за горизонтом, я услыхал его зов. Тысячи камышинок закачались на ветру, насвистывая красивую, но зловещую мелодию. «Улу-талонг», — молвила Зубатка. «Это он». Зубатка бросила свой вещмешок и мигом вскарабкалась на верхушку ближайшей орешины. Я, чуть помедлив, взобрался на соседнее дерево, и мы стали вглядываться в траву под нами. Ох, он снова был здесь, совсем близко, и над нами, и под нами, и вокруг, и... повсюду. У меня аж голова гудела. Папоротники внизу и листья деревьев волновались и шелестели. Зубатка поднесла палец к губам, чтобы я, чего доброго, не выдал нас. Но было поздно, он ее схватил. Что это было? Лиана ли? Щупальца ли? Я не разобрал. Да это было и неважно. Охотник нашел свою добычу. Зубатка завопила от ужаса, но крики ее быстро стихли, и Улу-талонг утащил ее с собой. Я спрыгнул, чтобы броситься в погоню, но чудовище не оставило никаких следов, ни примятой травы, ни сломанных веток. Но этот душераздирающий клич теперь будет преследовать меня до самой смерти. Я их слышу. Они вышли на охоту. Голодные. Всегда голодные. Пока мне ничто не угрожает. Но они найдут меня. Это лишь вопрос времени. Зачем я затеял спор с этим тупым, кичливым джинном? Я думал, что он просто заносчивый идиот. Откуда мне было знать, что он зашвырнет меня в чульт? В детстве я читал истории об этом месте. Я думал, это чудесная страна, где полно удивительных зверей. Но на деле это адский мир ядовитых змей, насекомых и чешуйчатых монстров, которые охотятся на меня днем и ночью. Я не подпускаю их, пользуясь смекалкой и магией, но так не может продолжаться вечно. Чудовище охраняет портал. Я не знаю, куда он ведет, но даже если окажусь в пламени Аверна, я уцелею, я выберусь, я найду этот цирк и сожгу его дотла. Ускорение иллюзий. Когда вы наносите существу удар атакой оружием, вы можете применять заклинания иллюзии и очарования в качестве бонусного действия. Что может быть лучше для маскировки своих проступков, чем наскоро помещенный фантазм, когда дело сделано? Я усвоил урок. Папаша все твердил мне, чтобы я завязывал со своими фокусами. Говорил, когда-нибудь я встречусь с тем, которого не смогу обмануть, и тогда парой стаканов за примирение я не отделаюсь. Когда те рудокопы вышвырнули меня из Нашкеля в одном из подним, я думал, хуже уже не бывает. Бывает. Хуже всего – это не когда прощение достается с трудом, а когда ты смеялся, угрожал, умолял, плакал, а тебя так и не простили. Не надо было брать у Джинна сокровища, не надо было подкручивать его колесо, и уж тем более не надо было вываливать ему все это в лицо. Я усвоил урок, пап. Да только слишком поздно.
See me. I'm too tall for this. You shouldn't have tried me. Marching. Can't I just break it?
Связь ветра. Это оружие возвращается вам в руку после броска. Вас нельзя заставить выронить трезубец. При метании оружие создает взрыв, который наносит 3-12 единиц. Урона громом в радиусе 6 метров вокруг цели. Покров ветра. Вы получаете бонус плюс 3 метра к скорости перемещения и максимальной дальности прыжка. Когда вы берете в руки это оружие, оно наделяет вас невосприимчивостью к урону от падения. Нерулно, сияет. Этот объект излучает сияющий свет в радиусе 6 метров. Мастер-кузнец Лирика создал это оружие для воителя богини ветра Акади. Наряду с душами, ключевым компонентом ковки был ветер его родного города, и в течение года после изготовления оружия ветер там вообще не дул. Словно заплутавший порыв, оружие добралось до Чульта. Вероятно, по пути оно сменило немало владельцев, ибо такова его непостоянная судьба.
Still breathing. Despite everything, another step forward.
What's cooking? Let's go!
Ah! How did the despicable cheetah enjoy her vacation? You have my ring. That is reward enough. Now be gone. Akabi is bored of you. Akabi is tired of the Wheel of Wonders. He is now closed. Akabi is
Right, what now?
Making me sweat.
No one's stopped me yet.
The corpse has nothing to say. The corpse does not.
Чернила еще свежие, письмо выведено аккуратным почерком. «Привет. Сразу скажу, я многим тебе обязана. Во-первых, за то, что не пришлось любоваться на брюхо змеи изнутри. Во-вторых, за позволение остаться в твоем лагере. И в-третьих, за то, что я узнала судьбу моих мамы и папы. Теперь я сама по себе, и костяной дяденька говорит, что так и надо. Я просто должна позволить плетению вести меня. И сейчас оно вроде как тянет меня к вратам Балдура, так что туда я направляюсь в первую очередь. В общем, спасибо за все. Я этого не забуду. Арабелла. Собрать союзников на битву с сектой Абсолют. Арабелла вернулась, научившись контролировать свои способности. Мы можем рассчитывать на ее магию в трудный час.
Queen Vlakith. Skva!
You are a Charlotte, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow, while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Найти Восса в Ласке Шарес. Влаакит явилась нам в лагере и сделала Лаэзель предложение. Если та убьет Орфея, Влаакит вознесет ее на астральный план и назовет своей избранной. Однако Лаэзель считает, что Орфей – это путь вперед для Гитьянки, и поэтому отказалась, разгневав неживую королеву. Теперь мы должны встретиться с Китраком Воссом и узнать, как освободить принца. Поговорить с Геральдом. Вместо встречи с орфистами мы попали в устроенную доппельгангерами засаду. В живых остался только Геральт, последний настоящий орфист. С ним и надо поговорить.
Damn! It can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that. But there's nothing that woman can't do.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not, she was very loud.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
Keeping very well, I hope? Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than I can bear to think about. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies, for life. I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. He told me we'd be together now. I found last light within the shadows. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been... He's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
So, it seems that Vlaakith is Lae'zel's queen no longer. That took no small amount of backbone.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
Thou hast now a bosom companion Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh. Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her.
Vlaakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to. But Lae'zel said it anyway, to her immense credit. She's choosing truth. She's choosing freedom. For her, for Orpheus, for the Githyanki people. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She's mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Mas Stilna Fortune in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward. We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tough Kinazin. Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn her away?
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you. I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Need to find a way forward.
Come on, let's go. Engineer.
Please.
Moving it.
Can't slow down.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
I brought my own paring knife.